as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And taken down just shy of the 40. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 of the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. On the bootleg, Stroud. On the RPO,
and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Deion Henry. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Stroud looking to throw.
This one complete to Christian Kirk.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep for LA is Darius Davis.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard
line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's brought in by Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
Here's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 26-yard line.
380.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
That's complete to his running back, Hampton.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down and 3.
Set. Camper. Hey, going. Ready.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Throwing now is Stroud. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You look at the defense for these Texans. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Go.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Darren Stingley picks it, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the Mixon with a first down carry. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you could sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Stroud to the right side and caught by Dell.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now Stroud. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
And Stroud now to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Running left, it's Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Stuffing him behind the line there. That's Dayon Henley. Really nice play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Play action. Here's Stroud. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Stroud to throw it. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Charger drive about to get going. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete. Lambert Smith. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Chargers at 9-6 now. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Black 80, black. Let's go. Get him. Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Home to strike. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
A draw play, Hampton. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Crowd right. Hey, Ray. Baylor Tiger.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Texans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
18. What's up?
Stroud looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Now 2nd and 3. Again, it's Hampton.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Ground.
Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Herbert.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Set. 380. Wide open.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hey, go Lion. 59.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 6 yards away. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Trying to stretch the field with Schultz.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Stroud out of the gun here.
That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Line. Home to trip side. Ready.
Here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
10. Crowd right. Ready.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Sheldon Rankins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
48-yard line.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Cap it. 5-9.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Now this one finds McConkey.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready. Grab. Baylor Tiger. Last one.
A run once more with Hampton.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Ready. Grab.
Trying to run for it with Hampton.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go. 118. That's right.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Mix it up the middle. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Stroud.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Stroud. Got his man, Dell.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Stroud working out of the gun. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up, 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle.
Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Now it's Herbert. And he's got his target, Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Set. 380. Delta. Stop. Home to troops right. Crowd right. Set.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Will Anderson drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
18.
And Stroud now to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
3rd down and 13. Now Stroud.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you try not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 4. And they'll go play action here is Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here goes Stroud again. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
4th down. Here's Stroud.
This is intercepted.
Picked off by Deion Henley.
There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Chargers 27, Texans nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Tony.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb.
Down the sideline he goes. Nick Chubb.
Touchdown, Houston. Nick Chubb, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Come on, set.
Now a first down carry for Harris. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Set.
Now Davis. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, go steal. Here we go. Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job. They're stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football.